The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in to another brand new episode of 2025 Deej Experience Northeast Sports Stream. I'm your host, Mr. Bill Henry. As we come on the road today, our Lady Grape Pickers hitting the road, coming out a little bit to the West County and a little bit south to the home of the Wildcats. We are at Northwestern High School, Albion, PA, on a snowy Thursday evening for some Piaa D-10 girls basketball. Welcome on board, folks. Hope everybody had a great holiday here. Our pregame here is sponsored in part by Box It and Lock It, and a big thank you going out to the Northeast Athletic Club. A couple of our sponsors here. We'll get them all in this evening, so a big thank you to those folks. Again, Box It and Lock It pregame show. Here are JVs out there warming things up this evening. They will be starting things off tonight. Before varsity comes in at about, probably about 7:30-ish here for another regional matchup here. It's the Grape Pickers visiting the Wildcats of Northwestern High School here, and this should be a good matchup tonight. Our JV girls come in this evening at 5-3. I'm not too sure on the Wildcats JV squad, what their record is right now, but I know our girls are at 5-3 right now, doing pretty good, and we'll see if they can continue and get the win tonight, which would be nice. Northwestern side, though, a little short roster to this evening in this season here. So I don't know if it had to do with the COVID deal back a ways a few years ago, that it's finally sort of showing its head of the, nobody coming out at that time in the progress. But, hey, every school's dealing with it. We know all about it, and in different sports. So a little short roster for them. I do know that the periods tonight are going to be shortened because of that effect, because they are short on girls. I think they might only do like maybe 5 minute, 30-second quarters if that's the case. Might be even just 5 minutes. I do know the JVs, they're cutting the time down here on the girls because of the numbers here. So let's get right to it. Keys to success, I'm going to say, is basically be ready on defense and play hard D as they usually do. Secondly, we're going to have to make sure all our shots count. Make sure they're good shots. Don't take some 4 shots there. Make sure you got a good opportunity to get the points on the board. And I like to also put in with that, make sure you use the glass. A lot of people not liking to use that backboard. And I just say, hey, use the glass. Get the easy 2 points there and make them count for the team. Last but not least, let's get off to a fast pace. And with that, we're going to go right into our JV girls starting lineups here. And this is the order what we got for tonight. Obviously, head up by Coach Cole and Coach Smith here this evening for our JV squad. And there's our starting 5 for this evening. As you got Mayo, Miller, Holdsworth, Kaiser, and our recruits in the back side of it, things there on the reserves, I should say, following up after them. So those are our starting lineups for this evening's JV side. And hopefully we get the W tonight. We got just about 2 minutes left here before tip-off for the JVs, and a lot of action happening. I know there's been some tournaments for these young ladies as well as the guys. We weren't able to bring some of those to you. I do believe that they were able to bring the Fairview tournament, though. I think Corey may have been able to cover that. At first, we didn't think we were allowed to cover tournaments. I guess it all depends on where they're at, and that's the reason why I wasn't there. I was under the impression we weren't allowed, as I was told that, but then something changed at the end, and they ended up going, but I had already made a prior engagement, so I apologize that I wasn't able to be there for our girls, but I'm sure our other crew did a fine job, and they always take care of no matter whose team it is, they always make sure they represent. So Team captains down there in the far side here. A little bit change for me. It seems like when the boys play here at the gym, they're on this side of the court, meaning right on my side. As you can see for the girls, though, they're across court. So it's sort of funny how they flip things around here when it's boys and girls. But regardless, we are here as they're going over the final rules and regulations, making sure everybody's on the same page. They are just winding things up here, and we're going to get ready to get into our first quarter here. For the Northwestern JV side, we're going to be having number 0, Emma Mitchell. Number 1 is going to be Haley Hereda. Number 10 is Morgan Gorzinski. Number 20 is Tabitha Wheeler. Number 21 is Madeline Williams. Number 22 is Keely Eddy. And number 33, Mackenzie White, for the JV squad of Northwestern. There's the Northeast girls in their away blacks shirts and shorts with the maroon and gold highlights on them. Gold lettering as they come out. Northwestern obviously in their home whites. And it's going to look like for Northwestern, tipping off is number 0, Emma Mitchell. And I think that might be Kaiser down there for the Pickers. As we get ready to get things on the way, and we're off. Yeah, right away, it is Northwestern who comes away with it as we are in our Northeast Harbor Creek Auto Gallery first quarter. Mitchell sends it down, looking underneath there. Last touched by a Picker, so it's going to be Northwestern ball underneath. As they feed it in. Right back to Mitchell it goes as she brings it out to the top and resets. Kaiser playing on her as they hand it off. Ieda now sends it across. And this one tipped away. And I think that was Mayo as she goes and puts it up and rings it in for 2. As Northeast on the board first here. Has picked the pocket of the Wildcat. Northwestern now keeps the ball in motion as good defense here from the Pickers. Northwestern just looking for an opportunity as it starts to close in. Great defense from our JV girls. As we are missing a few girls tonight. Northwestern now, they're going to go in, try to kick it back out for an open look. Down the lane it goes. They kick it back out. In that elbow, long shot taken, just off the mark, rebounded by Miller, who's going to bring it up for the Pickers. Coach Cole calls out the play as they set it up here at the chessboard. And girls go in motion. Holdsworth sends it back over. And around the horn for the three-point look. And she banks it in. That is Kaiser for the three-point play. Nice shot. Right from the elbow. Good stroke with the arm there. And this one almost picked away again from Miller. As Northeast starting to jump the routes here a little bit. Almost a little telegraph from the Wildcats. And that's a good take there as they put it up just off the mark from Mitchell. Can't get it to go in. As Northeast gets the rebound and brings it back up court. Miller now. Far side feeds it down inside there. That's Nishnik there, and we're going to get a foul. First foul of our JV matchup tonight. And I think this one's going to go against Williams of the Wildcats. First team foul, and that's going to be her first personal. Pickers ball underneath. As Mayo looking to send it in as, boy, not a lot of girls moving here as they got to get hustling as Nishnik sends it over. Kaiser, little jab steps, kicks it out back to the top. Miller sets it up, back to that elbow again. Holdsworth looking down inside, a good defense here play from Northwestern, and this one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to still stay Picker ball in this backcourt. Miller will re-rig and bring it back up again as the girls get down into position. Nishnik here at this near elbow sends it in to Kaiser, who lays it in for two, and good ball movement from the ladies as they make it count, and it is quickly 7-0 Northeast. A little wild pass here, gets away, intended for Eddie, and she just couldn't grab onto it. Goes out of bounds, and saying it was tipped off by Northeast, so it's going to stay Wildcats ball here. Over in that corner, there's Wheeler. She sends it back out to the front, and they swing it here. Underneath the open look, the put up, and finally on the board. Putting it in was number 20. That was Wheeler for the Wildcats, and they are on the board with two. Underneath, feeds it in. Nishnik up. And they're going to say it's just a block ball there, all ball, so no foul called. Good call from the official there. So the Wildcats bring it back down this other way as their parts go in motion here. Just trying to get some spacing here against Northeast, as Northeast still pretty much putting that great defense on, almost wearing them like a wet pair of underwear there. Not giving them much room to move as Northwestern stacks it up here and they break as they get it back out. Here comes Hirieta at the top, looking down inside there. She finally fields it off. There's a good open look. Good play there. They just couldn't finish as London Mayo gets the rebound for Northeast and brings it up slowly. Feeds it down underneath. Holdsworth got to bring it back out. Trying to make that attempt. As Kaiser now brings it back, and that was a close one. Holdsworth back over. This one's picked off now by the Wildcats and going one-on-one all the way down and putting it in for two. That was number 22, Keely Eddy for Northwestern. We got 40 seconds left here in our Harbor Creek Northeast Auto Gallery first quarter, 7-4. Picker still leading with the ball right now. Holdsworth, she thought about it again, but she brought it back out as the defense started to close in a little bit. Now we got to struggle underneath with 23 seconds left. And we got substitution checking in for Northeast. Holdsworth checks out. And this looks like Scully, who checked in for her. About 15 seconds. Scully, oh boy, she thought about it. She feeds it in, a great pass, and they're going to draw the foul here. That was a great look from Scully as she looked down in there, found the open player. And we got our second foul on Northwestern, and that is putting Nishnik at the line, shooting two here now with 13 seconds on the board. First shot just a little light. Again, these quarters for the JV shortened up a little bit here due to the numbers. The second one's a little light as well. And it's going to be Northwestern ball, 13 seconds left in the first quarter. As they jog it up, here comes Hirieta. Oh, I thought she was going to go all the way. That's a good open look. Off the iron, no good. It gets back out. Another opportunity. Here goes Mitchell, and she puts it in for two at the buzzer. And boy, you can't complain about that, as they are trailing just by 1 now. They brought it back 7-6. They're still ahead. We're going to step away. We'll be right back. You are watching the Northeast Experience Sports Screen.
For sales, service, and everything you need to get on the road affordably, trust Harbor Creek Auto Gallery and Northeast Auto Gallery. Both locations have quality pre-owned vehicles in stock, plus full service and detailing options. Need a paint job or repairs? The Auto Galleries now offer a full body shop. Planning a big job or a move? Rent a Penske truck or van on site. Harbor Creek Auto Gallery at 6850 Buffalo Road, HarborCreekAutoGallery.com, and Northeast Auto Gallery, 85 West Main Street, AutoGalleryNortheast.com.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
And welcome back in here, folks. Bill Henry with you for Thursday night Piaa D-10 girls basketball. It's our JV matchup starting things off as we get ready to get into our Sunny Shores Tanning and Treasures second quarter. Northeast still leads by 1, 7-6. As again, 5:30 on the clock here, so a little bit shorter JV time due to the numbers of the girls. And far shot taken here, and that is a three-point. Look at me now from Haley Harrieta as Northwestern takes the lead the first time of this evening, 9-7, and this one almost pickpocketed again from Northwestern. Keely Eddy on that far side. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by a picker, so might as well say they still got the ball. As they cross half court, 5 minutes left here, 9-7. Northwestern leads now. As they're getting these open looks from the outside. This one off the glass, finally rebounded by Miller. As she jogs it up and crosses half court to set up shop. Mayo over in this elbow. She's going to take the lane, feeds it over. Scully now. She's got to kick it back out. She does. Mayo was there. Somebody dropping down. They got the Nishnik over in this side. Just off the iron, but rebounded again by Kaiser. And this one out of bounds. And we got substitution checking in and coming in for the Pickers. It's number 23. Adriana Kaiser comes in. To see, that might be coming in for Nishnik, I believe. Picker ball underneath. And that's a 5-second count there. And yeah, that's another good call as Northeast just couldn't get open. And not a whole lot of girls moving. It only looks like maybe about 1 or 2 might be moving. Now, that could be by design. I don't know, but I think you'd want to be getting yourself open here, getting some screens for people here. So Northwestern down underneath. Gets the pass. They can't cash in on that one, but they get the rebound. Cash it back out, and that's, hard to believe that wasn't an over and back. Probably should have been, but they're letting them play a little bit here. 3:50 on the clock. Good underneath pass again. And Northeast comes away with the rebound. Mayo brings it up. Feed it in. Kaiser looking underneath. Gets it over. Miller has it closed up pretty quickly from the Wildcats. And this one picked off again. Almost a repeat of the last time. Still can't cash it in. They're going to go up again. Can't cash in again. Yeah, luckily for Northeast. And here's another turnover from the Pickers. Back and forth we go. Well, that's a double dribble as they did catch it. And Northwestern turnover. Yeah, it looks like Ashley Hartner checks into the game here for Northeast. give it over to her as Hartner now. Little ball sweep here, gets it right back to Mayo, sends it across, and you gotta be careful with that pass because they're almost Northwestern picking up on it, and it's a long two-pointer for Kaiser. Vera Kaiser having a good game. I think she's got almost the majority of the points right now for the Pickers. We are tied up at 9-all with 2:30 left here. Back and forth we go from Northwestern. The pressure comes in from Hartner. And they quickly get it. Here now. Looks down inside as Wheeler now gets it stolen away from Vera. But luckily it's again, back and forth action. This one off the hip. Trying to see who that is. Looks like it was off the hip of Williams. It's going to be Northeast ball. 9-all here with 2 minutes to go for the half. Hartner here, putting it back inside. Vera Kaiser, this one ripped away by Harrieta, and she's going to jog it up here for the Wildcats and sets things up at the top. Good open elbow look here for the three, just off the iron. Wheeler puts it back up. Or excuse me, that was Williams. Mayo looking down. Going to drive up, feeds it underneath to Kaiser, who puts it in for two as Northeast regains the lead by 2. This one knocked away again as Hartner's getting down on the floor for it, and they're going to say a double dribble. Substitution checking in for the Wildcats. That's Emma Mitchell coming back in for Tabitha Wheeler. Harrieta loses it. It goes across the court and out of bounds. So it's going to be Northeast ball, this near side, almost right under us here, with under a minute to go, 55 seconds to be exact before half. As they get the ball out, as Miller sets up the play. Elbow corner shot here, off the glass, and the bank is open for 3. Adriana Kaiser, as the Kaisers are hot tonight. 14-9 with 35 seconds left before the half. Northwestern now from the corner, comes up a little light. Vera Kaiser gets the rebound, gives it right back, and pushing her way up is Miller. She backtracks and gives it to Mayo at the top. Feeds it in, good open look there as, good rebound from Hartner, and she cleans it up with the 2, 16-9. And Pickers right now starting to run pretty good on the cylinders. Long shot 3, just off the mark. And that's how this first half's going to end for our JVs. The Northeast Grape Pickers ahead, 16 over the Northwestern Wildcats of 9. We're going to step away and get our great sponsors in here. And we'll be back in just a little bit. You are watching the Beach Experience Northeast Sports Stream. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Rossbacher Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095 or find us at teamrossbacher.com. We're here to help. Thank you.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corey, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Sunny Shores Spray Sun Spa at 13 Clinton Street in Northeast Pennsylvania is led by board-certified light therapist Kristen Smithers. They offer many therapies, wellness pod, salt cave sauna, red and infrared light panels and booths, spray and UV tanning. Pair with heated gemstone mats, vibroacoustic meditation cushion, and zero-gravity massage chairs. Unwind, relax, and boost your workout, heal, and more. After a sports injury, return to playtime is 19 days, but with light therapy, it's just 9. They offer student athletes and family discounts. Visit them online at spraysunspa.com or give them a call at 716-221-6868. Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725-3600. The Bemis Agency Incorporated, a proud supporter of Picker Athletics.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
For sales, service, and everything you need to get on the road affordably, trust Harbor Creek Auto Gallery and Northeast Auto Gallery. Both locations have quality pre-owned vehicles in stock, plus full service and detailing options. Need a paint job or repairs? The Auto Galleries now offer a full body shop. Planning a big job or a move? Rent a Penske truck or van on site. Harbor Creek Auto Gallery at 6850 Buffalo Road, HarborCreekAutoGallery.com, and Northeast Auto Gallery, 85 West Main Street, AutoGalleryNortheast.com.
We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to ask you about all the residents of your household, including Granny, who doesn't drive your car. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to send you that ID card that you asked for while we were shopping at the grocery store. We're insurance agents. Of course, we drive around the neighborhoods looking at everybody's roofs and commenting on the trees that are going to fall in your neighbor's house. We're We're insurance agents. Of course, we ask you about your dog and what type of breed they are, and we listen to stories about how they only bit the mailman that one time. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to walk around your house and take pictures all sides, and then we're going to talk to you about installing a railing on your steps. We're insurance agents. Of course, we put road service on your policy, but we don't put it on our own. We're insurance agents. Of course, we got boots on our back seat. We've got files galore. We've got paperwork. We've got a measuring tape, and we got briefcases. We're Team Rosbeck, and we're here to protect your family and your assets that you've accumulated all your life. That's why we're here to work hard for you. P.S. Personal Service.
Conveniently located in downtown Northeast at 11 East Main Street, the Flower Cart is your one-stop floral shop. They make their customers their first priority and ensures every arrangement is the best that it can be. The Flower Cart delivers flowers and gift baskets that fit any budget, and they offer same-day delivery at no extra cost. They have a wide variety of selections and great gift ideas for every special occasion, including the original Popcorn House popcorn and Polaco's chocolate. Make an ordinary day groovy for someone today by ordering online at www.flowercartnepa.com or give them a call at 814-725-9275, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. Come get fresh with the Flower Cart. Order today. K&E Surveyors, located in Corey, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
Ring in the new year with Erie Otters hockey on December 31st. This New Year's Rockin' Eve Tuesday will feature a 2025 Otters team calendar giveaway for the first 1,500 fans, presented by Printing Concepts. And after the game, join our players for a post-game skate on the ice. The puck drops before the ball does. Get your tickets before the year ends at ottershockey.com.
Yeah, welcome back in here, folks. Bill Henry here with you for Thursday night girls basketball. As the Pickers on the road out here at Northwestern High School, Albion, PA, to take on the Wildcats in Northwestern. JV matchup starting things off here. We got just about a minute left here coming out of the half. And right now the Pickers leading 16-9 as we get ready to get into our third quarter here, as Coach Cole and Coach Smith off to the side over there, talk with the ladies. We'll see what brings us for the second half. Again, JV time here tonight is cut short here due to the numbers, as only playing 5 minutes and 30 seconds per quarter, so they cut them short here a little bit. As Northwestern, not a big squad this season, as they're still doing pretty good, though. They're varsity right now, 9-0 on the season. So due in part by some great talent they have. That Michaela Presser-Palmer there for the Wildcats and varsity there, and anxious to see her this evening, as she is just right now been doing an outstanding job as the junior leading the way for the Wildcats in varsity here. And this will be a good challenge for our ladies tonight here, dealing with her, and I'm anxious to see the varsity game tonight. So as we get ready here, getting into, again, our third quarter here, sponsored by the Flower Cart. Big thank you going out to all our winter sponsors here, and trying to get some more on deck here. I'm hoping that some folks out there sponsor in here to get on board and like to keep the stream going out Northeast. Don't want to see it leave there, as we've seen that in the past there from the West County side. So hopefully you sponsors out there, thank you for all that you do, and looking for some more to get on board here to keep this thing going for all you folks. And we're going to have a travel as it was picker ball coming out. As that one's called on, it's a Holdsworth there, and that's going to be a turnover as Northwestern now brings it up. Back out at the top, they kick it around to that elbow. Now down inside, working in the paint. Stepping back, no good. Pickers come away with it. Nishnik comes down the court, gets it across here at the top is Miller, who calls out the play. Almost no foul. They get it. Holdsworth at that elbow. She's going to drive down, back out at the top here. Pretty much tight defense here from the Wildcats here. Pretty much playing man for defense. They find the opening there and up a little too heavily from Mayo. It's rebounded by Northwestern. Vickers can't cash that one in. As Mitchell now kicks it back out at the top as they swing it down. It's White now at the top. Gets it back. Open look shot. This one off the mark, but it's rebounded by Haley Herrera. A second opportunity here for the Wildcats. Oh, good open look there, and boy, a little too heavy-handed as Williams couldn't finish. Here comes Miller, feeds it down underneath Mayo with the little sidestep. She used the glass, but again, a little too heavy as it comes back out to the front into the hands of a Wildcat. Get it down. This one's turned over as Holdsworth gets it and gives it to Mayo. Big down the court pass. Right back to Miller. Here Kaiser, who's had the hot hand tonight. Ishnik kicks it back out. Miller drives the lane, feeds it underneath, kicks out to the corner for three. In and out, no good from London Mayo, but a good look. As the girls being patient. Just wait for those opportunities here with 2:40 left in this third quarter. Again, sponsored by good friends at the Flower Cart. Tight defense again from Northeast. As Nishnik almost, she was jumping the pass there as a good little pump fake there as Northwestern got her the jump. Created a little space. Good defense again. And just making it tough for the Wildcats. And this one goes out of bounds, and they're going to say Northeast ball. Substitutions checking in. Adri Kaiser comes in with Hartner, and then they're going to take a Lake Erie Appliance timeout. So with that timeout, we'll step away as well. 2:07 left in this third quarter. 16-9, Pickers lead. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
And welcome back out of that Lake Erie Appliance timeout taken by Northeast. Coach Cole has drew something up here as Miller brings it up now for the Pickers. Again, 16-9, Northeast leads. Three-point shot taken by Vera Kaiser, who's on the right route, but just inside the iron and back out again. Northwestern now, here comes Henrietta, sends it back out. Williams sends it around into that elbow. As Mitchell now sends it back, and this is going to be over and back. And that'll be another Wildcat turnover as Keely Eddy showing a little signs of frustration over there. Minute 34 left here in the Flower Cart third quarter. Miller's up at the top. It gives it to Hartner looking down in there. Back out at the top. Mayo swings it down underneath as she gets double teamed. Hartner gets back to her feet and races back down to get on defense here. Open look three. The big rainbow no good, off the mark. Comes up a little shy. Adri Kaiser gets it down. Hartner, spin move off the glass, and yes, it goes in. Ring around the rosy. And we got under a minute left here. Northwestern just looking for a chance as, boy, they came right back when they tied it up 9-all here, and pretty much since then, Northeast not giving them any breaks here on D. It's been a pretty much in-your-face defense tonight. One thing I haven't seen from the girls tonight has been their press. There's Northwestern coming around. They feed it underneath. That good open look there and a nice finish from Harriet Ada to Williams for the bucket. That gets him to 11. Three-point shot taken by Vera Kaiser just off the mark. And with that, that's going to be our third quarter to an end. 18-11, the Pickers lead. Winding out the Flower Cart third quarter. We're going to step away. We'll be right back for our fourth and final quarter of our JV matchup.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, welcome back here, folks, as we get into our Erie Community College fourth quarter here, 5:30 on the clock. 18-11, Northeast leads the way right now for our JV team. As Northwestern brings it out here for this fourth quarter, they send it back out. They feed in another open look here as it goes off the back iron. No good for Williams. She's been getting some open looks here for the Wildcats and just have not been able to cash in here a little bit. Northeast now, fends around. This one picked away. Here comes the Wildcats coming down, and they're going to draw the foul as Keely Eddy gets fouled underneath. And that foul is going to go against London Mayo. And that will put Eddy at the line, shooting 2 for Northwestern. Shot gets the shooter's bounce and goes in. Trailing by 6 now. Second shot getting ready to be on the way. And she puts it up and just comes off to the side and out of bounds. Picker ball. As Northeast brings it up here. It's Miller right down the middle, finds Mayo underneath. And this one overshot it to the other side, into the hands of the Wildcats. Harrieta finds Williams there, and that's going to be a double dribble. Madeline Williams giving a little snicker there, and we're going to get a Lake Erie Appliance timeout taken by Northwestern. We'll just keep it right here, 30-second timeout. And so a little bit of action here now from Northwestern trying to get back into this. We got 4:38 on the clock. 18-12, Pickers lead. As Coach Cole and Coach Smith going over with the ladies here, trying to wind this one out. Hopefully get their record to 6-3 here on the season for our JVs. So second buzzer runs as it'll be Northeast ball here. As they send it in, it's Miller. Brings it up, crosses court. Sends it over. Vera Kaiser on that far elbow, right back to Miller and almost to the corner. Holdsworth for three. Just a little too much oomph on it as it goes across to the other side as Eddie brings it back up and gives it right back to Harrieta, who sends it around. Mitchell now looking down inside. And there's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against London Mayo as the Wildcat den here going a little crazy. As Northwestern stacks it up here as they break out of it. As Haley brings it out. Haley takes it up for the layup, no good. Rebound, nope. Falls out of place and right back in the hands of the Wildcats. There's the put up strong. On the floor, the cleanup, and we're going to get a foul underneath. Yeah, the girls having a good time out there, and that's what it's all about. You got to have fun. Yeah, it's Keely Eddy back at the line to shoot two. And I think that is going to be the second foul on Mayo. First one rattles in. It is 18-13 here. Second shot's all nylon, and that gets them to 14. Still got a ball game here as Miller's going to bring it up. Corner shot here for the long two. Rebounded by Northwestern. Oh, they're going to say jump ball. As Nishnik getting her meat hooks on it along with her. And good jump ball there as it's going to be Wildcats ball. As the arrow switches over, it'll be Northeast's next. Again, the tight defense coming into play here from the Pickers. Northwestern still doing a good job. They're getting these open looks, and boy, she thought about it as Mackenzie White thought about taking that long three-point shot there. They are getting some open looks, though. There's the screen, the drop down, they feed it in. It's White. The one bounce off her foot, it goes into the hands, and they're going to say a push. I think that one's going against Eddie. 3 minutes left here in the game of the JVs. This one tipped away. Holdsworth brings it up the middle. This one tipped again. Miller gets it back. Kaiser. The girls just swinging it around here. Playing a little bit of keep away. There's the intensity from the Wildcats picks up. It's the 2-3 zone they're trying to play here now as not letting the Pickers penetrate. This one picked off again. It's Mayo. 2-on-1 as she goes up, and she's going to get. They're going to call a charge on Mayo, and I never thought the Wildcat got set, but they are going to call a charge on Mayo, and that is her 4th personal foul in the team's 4th in this 4th quarter. It didn't look like they got set, but I'm not the official. And good ball movement for Northwestern as Mitchell finishes it off with the nice feed. 20-14, or 16, excuse me. This one picked off. It's the Wildcats. Here's Eddie going up strong, and it rolls in and out, rebounded by Northwestern, and they're going to say it's going to stay their ball underneath. So the intensity from Northwestern picking up here now as they realize the sand in the hourglass starting to get shy, and they need to come back. Nice open look there, off the glass, no good, rebounded by Mayo, and we're going to have a foul. And this one's going to go against Madeline Williams. And that's only the team's 2nd foul. And that's only her 2nd personal. Actually, the fouls haven't been too bad tonight amongst the JVs, either side. Minute 30 left here. Mayo fighting her way across that baseline, and this one's pretty much picked off. Here comes that pressure from Northeast, and finally they slow it down. As Harrieta now comes around the hook, kicks it back out. Open look again, going up, and she's going to draw the foul as Williams will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2. That's a nice little play the Wildcats have there. It's sort of confusing a little bit, and it always releases Williams to the open look, and it could be pretty much anywhere. It's like first shot rattles in for Williams. I'll tell you what, folks, we got a ball game. It's they're trailing by one more, and they'll tie this thing up. And talk about just before I said it, coming into this 4th quarter, in and out, no good. But the follow-up. Look at the extra attempts here from Northwestern. They put it in, and they're going to take the lead by 1, 19-18, with a minute left here. As they come back to regain the lead, just being persistent and staying after it. Boy, you can't really complain about it. I mean, they're just getting after those rebounds for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th opportunities. Long shot, it rings in from Holdsworth for 3. As Northeast regains the lead, 21-19. .25 seconds left here as the Wildcats going to call a quick Lake Erie Appliance timeout. And man, mamma mia, we got a game back in action. 21-19, 23 seconds on the clock. Wildcats call that full timeout, talk things over. It's going to be their ball out of the timeout. We'll step away. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corey, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
And welcome back in here. Lake Erie Appliance timeout taken by the Wildcats here. They got 3 left. Northeast with 4. We'll see what the Wildcats come up with here, and it's pretty much anybody's ball game. As Northeast having that nice lead, and they watched it dwindle away. As the inbound here as the Wildcats box it up here. 23 seconds, they kick it way back. Plenty of time with 19 seconds left. Looking for this shot, at least to tie it up. Only 2 points needed to tie it. They feed it back in. Harrieta back over in that corner. She's going to take the shot off the iron. And they're going to say it hit the cord, so a dead ball foul with 3 seconds left here as we're going to get a timeout here, a full timeout called by Coach Cole, and it's probably a good thing. He wants to go over with his girls with this inbound because you know the pressure was going to come from the Wildcats. So with that, 21-19, full timeout. Again, oh, nope, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. As Coach Cole, Coach Smith, and even Coach North in on the action on this one, going over this inbound play here for the Pickers. 3.2 seconds left. You don't want to turn it over on the Wildcat side of the court here. See what they come up with here. Varsity matchup tonight to follow. Will be coming up at, we'll say probably about 7:15, 7:30-ish, as the girls will get some warm-up time here. As our girls taking on the 9-0 Wildcats for varsity here. It should be a good matchup tonight. And here we go, the inbound as Vera Kaiser to inbound it for the Pickers. They got to get it out. They feed it out. It's Mayo, and she's going to get fouled, and that's going to be only the 3rd team foul for Northwestern. 1 second left. They send it way back down court. Nishnik. Oh. And that's going to do the game. And they're going to leave it end at that. Nice game as our Lady Grape Pickers coming away with the W tonight again for our JV squad. It's going to take them to 6-3 now on the season. As they shake hands for good sportsmanship. Nice job from the ladies tonight. Step away. We'll keep the cameras rolling here as varsity girls going to be taking the floor real soon here. Again, nice regional game here. Good matchup tonight. Northeast against the Wildcats. Northwestern. We'll step away. We'll be back in just a little bit. You are watching Deeds Experience Northeast Sports League. Bill Henry today. Keep it locked.
Following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
These. So baby, let me talk my shit, or I might just throw another fit. You know I can't help but these, cause they know they can never touch these. So baby, let me talk
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in to the Deej Experience Northeast Sports Stream, presented in part by the Northeast Athletic Club. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in. My name is Mr. Bill Henry. I'm going to be the commentator tonight for some Piaa D-10 girls basketball as our Lady Grape Pickers on the road tonight for the away game as they come out to West County and a little bit south in Albion, PA, to the Northwestern High School, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. For another regional matchup here tonight between these two squads, and it should be a good game tonight as the Northwestern Wildcats coming in at 9-0 tonight. Pretty good season to start things off with, and that's all led in part by the main player herself, number 12, Michaela Pressure-Palmer, leading the way for the Wildcats here, along with some others there. We'll get to that just in a second here as we are in our Box It and Lock It pregame show, and just a big thank you again going out to all our sponsors here, as we'd like to thank them for everything that they do, and without them we wouldn't be able to bring this to you live and for free in the comfort of your home if you couldn't make it out here in person. So again, here at Northwestern High School, as they are getting things ready here, we got just about 7 minutes left before opening tip-off, and we'll get into the starting lineups, the national anthem, all that good stuff in just a minute. So with our pregame show, let's get right to it. Let's talk about these Northwestern Wildcats as they come in tonight under head direction of head coach Steve Sawen, as this is going to be his first season under the head command of the Lady Wildcats tonight. Talking about these Lady Wildcats, the last year's season, they had an overall record of 22-5. So they did have 22-5. The region record, they went 13-1. They are co-champion. So as far as playoff results, they defeated Sharpsville 60-28 in the D-10 Class 3A quarterfinals, and Willington 66-56 in the semifinals before they went and lost to Mercyhurst Prep 59-41 in the D-10 championship. Northwestern beat Keystone Oaks 67-47 in the Piaa first round before losing to Shadyside Academy 62-45 in the second round. Top key players that they lost due to graduation, number one was Chloe Yazenbach, and she was a heck of a player. They're going to miss her. Tyler Stagel, which is another good one. These are some good talented girls here that they lost. Riley Schwartz and Brooke Miller. But again, top returning players, they have the junior Michaela Pressure-Palmer and also Courtney Eddy on the scene. So a couple of two players to keep an eye on tonight for that big presence here for the Wildcats. For our Northeast Grape Pickers under head direction, Bob North, this is his fourth season. He's got an overall record of 40-29. Last year they went 15-8. Which placed them third in the region, which the region record was 10-4. As far as the playoff results for the ladies last year, they lost to Seneca 43-34 in the D10 Class 3A quarterfinals. And obviously we lost some good players as well due to graduation with Alex Cousins, Kayla Forsyth, Elena Rodemoyer, and Gigi Gatson there. But again, we have Macy Post, Samantha Prost, Jalissa Wicker, and hey, we got a key player tonight to keep an eye on, and that's the freshman. That's Ashley Hartner. And let's get to it right away here with our three keys to success coming in tonight, what we're going to need out of our ladies. Three keys to success tonight. We need to come off with a fast start. That's number one, right? Like to keep that fast start. Secondly, we got to make sure we box out underneath the glass tonight. Both sides, I'd like to say. You know, get those offensive and defensive box outs and more opportunities for our girls, because Pressure-Palmer is going to be something to contend with here tonight. And I'm anxious to see that, how we're going to attack that. Last but not least, we got to play that good defense, just as they've been doing. I know our record doesn't show it right now, but they've actually been doing a pretty darn good job at 3-4 right now. And we're looking for another win, that regional win tonight. So those are going to be our three keys to success, sponsored in part by Box It and Lock It and the Northeast Athletic Club. That's going to lead us to our spotlight player we're going to pick out tonight, sponsored by the Bemis Agency Incorporated. And it's just like I said a little bit ago, I think this is a big challenge for this young lady tonight, and I'm going to pick her for our spotlight player to keep an eye on, as she's going to be in our starting lineup this evening. Freshman number 33, Ashley Hartner, and she's had a very good season this year and getting these varsity minutes, and it's going to be big tonight. I like to see how she's going to handle against Presser Palmer tonight, and see if she's ready for the action as she's out there warming up. But she is going to be our Bemis Agency Spotlight player this evening. It's the freshman, number 33, Ashley Hartner. Team captains on that far side there going over things with the officials. As Northwestern, a little bit of a shy squad this season coming in. It's looking like they only have about 11 players on their squad this season, so it's been a little light as the JVs, they had to cut the time down a little bit. They only played 5 minutes and 30 seconds per quarter due to the numbers here, so a little shy, but you'll have that from different schools, hit and miss here every other season or once every bunch of years. It makes the rounds, that's for sure. So right now, Northwestern going on with it with at least their girls program right now. So any Northwestern girls out there listening or watching tonight, make sure you come on out. Let me get some more D-10 athletes out and about here. We'll get you on here. So, again, numbers a little low for Northwestern girls this season. Doesn't show, though, as they have that 9-0 record, not really having no losses, which is pretty amazing. And we'll see if we can get our win tonight, give them their first one, as the Pickers hoping to do that. Maybe a little upset tonight. Ready to get into our starting lineups here. I'll give these a little quick hit here before we get into festivities. We'll be calling them out anyways. Head up Bob North, head coach, assisted by Coach Cole, Coach Smith. And our starting five right now is going to be Adri Kaiser. It's going to be Skelly. Also Hartner, that freshman, our spotlight, Prost and Post, our starting five. And then we got our reserves on standby here with Wakely, Dobson, Thompson, Wicker, Miller, followed up by, Mayo and Miller. Just under a minute here, and I'm going to be turning the microphone over to public service announcer here in just a second. We'll get into the national anthem and then the starting lineups being announced.
Our school
Now we're going to get into the starting lineup, starting with the Lady Grape Pickers as they are the visiting team.
Welcome to the home of the Wildcats for tonight's basketball matchup between the Northeast Grape Pickers and the Northwestern Wildcats. Now for your starting lineups for Northeast, senior number 3, Macy Post.
Coming out first is senior number 3, Macy Post. Junior number 4, Maya Skelly. Senior number 10 is Samantha Prost. Number 23, freshman Adri Kaiser. And number 33, freshman Ashley Hartner. Now for the Northwestern Wildcats. Number 10, Morgan Brzezinski. Number 20, Tab Wheeler. Number 23 is Courtney Eddy. Number 32, senior Elena Keith. And number 12 is Michaela Presser-Palmer. So we get ready to get into our opening tip-off here. First quarter is brought to you by Harbor Creek Northeast Auto Gallery. It's Presser-Palmer going against Hartner for the tip-off, as Palmer gets the win on that. And we're off to the races here. Northwestern ball, it's Presser-Palmer, drives the lane, kicks it out. Open look, 3, just a little light, as Post gets the rebound and brings it up for the Pickers. And this one tipped away, last touch by Hartner. Presser-Palmer to inbound it here, as Northeast showing the signs of the press here. Northwestern gets it out. Presser-Palmer crosses half court as she brings it down, kicks it to that corner. Another three-point shot taken, no good. Wildcats get that rebound. They tried to knock it off, and Macy Post comes away with it. She marches it up. Another pass down underneath. Skelly kicks it around. Prost inside. Too many white jerseys in there and tried feeding it in. Presser-Palmer goes all the way with the Euro. Puts it in for 2. Post sends it over. Skelly on this corner here as Prost up in the top. Sets it up. Pretty much man coverage again. Macy Post puts up the shot off the back glass and puts it in for 2. Pushing it up court here is Eddy. There's Adri Kaiser playing on her. They give it to Presser-Palmer now, who sets up shop at the top. Gets the play in. Right back to Presser-Palmer in that corner, looking down underneath. Back at the top. Little jab step going up off the glass high. No good. Rebounded by the Pickers. Macy Post looks down court, and it is picked off, and we can't keep turning it over like that, as it's been another bunch of white jerseys in place. Presser-Palmer thought about it, steps back into this corner now. That's Keith now. Wildcats switching things up here, and we got our first foul of the night. Yeah, this one's going to go against Macy Post. That's going to be her first, team's first. As Lena Keith is going to inbound it here, and we're going to get a quick timeout, a Lake Erie Appliance timeout. 2-all here, 5:57 on the clock. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a second. Stay tuned.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
And welcome back out of that Lake Erie Appliance timeout taken by the Pickers. Northwestern gets it back into play here. Presser Palmer from that elbow for three, and she's going to get the bucket plus the foul for the and one. A chance for a 4-point play here for Michaela. Foul was going against number 10, Samantha Prosp, and that is her first. And I guess it was after the fact. So a non-shooting foul, I guess they determined. I thought it was, a big block from the freshman. Ashley Hartner with the big block away. I've been impressed with this freshman of ours. Still going to be Wildcat ball underneath here as they get it out. Presser Palmer leading the way here for the Wildcats. Steps back, little mid-range jumper as she gets the shooter's roll for two. 7-2. They send this one down. Adri Kaiser trying to get it, but Northwestern comes away with it, and it's another Picker turnover as they feed it underneath. Good ball movement right to Eddie for two. And now we're going to get a full timeout called by Coach North, and we'll step away for that one. 9-2. Wildcats getting all oiled up. 5:23 left in this first quarter. We'll step away. We'll be back in just a minute.
Conveniently located in downtown Northeast at 11 East Main Street, the Flower Cart is your one-stop floral shop. They make their customers their first priority and ensures every arrangement is the best that it can be. The Flower Cart delivers flowers and gift baskets that fit any budget, and they offer same-day delivery at no extra cost. They have a wide variety of selections and great gift ideas for every special occasion, including the original Popcorn House popcorn and Polaco's chocolate. Make an ordinary day groovy for someone today by ordering online at www.flowercartnepa.com or give them a call at 814-725-9275, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. Come get fresh with the Flower Cart. Order today.
Welcome back out of that Lake Erie Appliance taken by Northeast. They have 3 left here. That's post and a miscommunication, and right now just not clicking for Northeast. A lot of turnovers, and there's another one there as they're starting off a little flat here tonight. As Michaela brings it up for the Wildcats, crosses half court. As the junior sends it around. It's Eddie, kicks it back out at the top as they swing it here. As Keith brings it back, Presser Palmer from that elbow for 3 and rattles it in. She starts to warm up here. Right now it's been all Presser Palmer, which it's pretty much probably going to be her. Hartner now kicks it down. Prosp, big time block by Presser Palmer as she rejects that one. It's going to be Northeast ball underneath. As again, we are in our Harbor Creek Northeast Auto Gallery first quarter. And this one picked away. It's Eddie. It's all white jerseys coming down for the easy layup and puts it in for 2 for Eddie. Yes. Kick it to the corner. Skelly for long 2, just off the mark. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Presser Palmer brings it up slowly and brings it across court and hands it off to Eddie, who puts it down in the far side. at the top. Kayla kicks it back out into that elbow down inside, her open look there, and putting it in for two was number 14, Ashley Bushi. Got another foul here at 3:28 on the clock. That's going to put Hartner at the line, shooting two here for the Pickers. As they're getting themselves into a little hole here, and we need to make all these ones count. First shot up and drains in for Hartner. Substitution checking in for Northeast. In comes number 15. That's Dobson, another junior for the Pickers. As Kaiser comes out to get a water break. The second shot up off the back rail, no good. Rebounded. It's Dobson on the floor, fight for it. We got a jump ball. It should be Northeast ball, and it's going to be underneath here. Macy Post goes to inbound it here. Northeast spreads it out. Gets it out. Hartner, little jumper off the glass and puts it in for two. Nice little design there. Gets some quick points as it is now 16-5 with 3:15 left in this first quarter. Courtney Eddy sends it back. Palmer who puts it back around. It's Eddy's hands again. Looking down inside. Northeast can't twist it up. Open look from that elbow. Comes up a little shy, but going up to get it. Pressure Palmer, and Prost comes away with it. And she'll slowly jog it up here for the Pickers. Gets it out. Macy Post now. This near elbow drives in. Kicks it back out. Dobson to the far side. Prost. Long passes here as Post sends up the three. And she comes away with it. 3-point shot for Macy Post. Long 3-point, that's college range there, no good. Rebounded by the Pickers. As Macy Post puts it back over the far side. Hartner, jab steps, going up strong, gets blocked away by Michaela as she gives it to Eddy to bring up. 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. Eddy calls the play as the parts go in motion for the Wildcats. They feed it down underneath. Michaela goes up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Pickers. They send it out as the Pickers move it up. It's Dobson going up off the glass, no good. Wildcats now reverse it, go to the other side, kick it to the far outside, back to the middle. At the foul line, no good. Hartner with the rebound. And boy, we are back to back. Fast pace, Hartner going up strong, and they're going to call a charge on Hartner. And I think that's going to be her first. As substitutions checking in here. That's her first personal foul, team's third. Wildcats only with one team foul right now. Presser Palmer brings it up court here for the Wildcats. Does some razzle-dazzle, steps back, and they're going to call an offensive foul. I think this one's on Palmer with the little sidearm jab there. And that's going to be her second. Team second. So Kayla's going to have to watch too. So Northeast going to probably keep trying to get her to foul here. As a good go up for Hartner, but just can't cash it in, and coming away with it. The Wildcats coming down court, and she's going to get a big push block here from Dobson, and that's going to be her first. Now that's the Northeast fourth foul with a minute left. One more, and they'll be shooting at the foul line. Northwestern will be. Presser Palmer's going to check out. Catch a little break here before this second quarter. As that Northwestern now kicks it back out. And this one tipped away in this back court. As they swing it around. Good ball movement from the Wildcats. And this one picked off though. But they've been doing pretty good with the ball movement. Prost now sets it up, gives it to Dobson wide open as she's just on this outside, gives it right back. Here's Miller at the top. Prost for three, just off the outside rail, no good. Goes out of bounds. It's the Wildcats' ball. More substitutions checking in and out. Miller checks out as Macy Post checks in and Hartner checks in. Northwestern ball as they kick it in. Michaela's back in again with just 20 seconds left. Pushes herself and going to wait till probably get this last shot off at the end of the quarter. Eddy feeds it back at the three-point mark. Rolls across. Macy Post comes up with the rebound with 4 seconds left. He's going to pop the shot. Oh, and just misses it. But a nice job, and that's how this Harbor Creek Northeast Auto Gallery first quarter's going to end. The Wildcats 16, the Pickers 8. We're going to step away. We'll be back in just a little bit for quarter number 2. In just a second. Stay tuned.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back in here, folks, as we come out of that ending of that first quarter. Northwestern leads right now over Northeast 16-8 as we trail by 8 here. As we get ready to get into our Sunny Shores Tanning and Treasures second quarter here. It's going to be a Northwestern ball coming out just underneath as they give it to Eddy, who crosses this half court. Got Palmer right next to her, who takes over. As they continue to move the ball around, and we got another offensive foul going against Northwestern. I think this one's going against Morgan Gorzinski. That's going to be her first, team's first of the second quarter here. Again, Northeast with 3 timeouts left, Northwestern with 5. This one a little miscue. It goes out of bounds, and Northeast turns it over to the Wildcats. Here's Eddy as Northeast trying to get some pressure on. Outside look, and that's good for 3 from number 32, Lena Keith, with the three-pointer. The Wildcats continue to stack them up. Hartner now coming out playing against Palmer as Pro skins it over. Macy Post now on that outside elbow, feeds it in and right into the hands of Pressure Palmer. And you're not going to be able to get away with that with them tonight here, as they just close in. The help is, they got a lot of help that falls down inside of there, as Michaela Pressure Palmer really being the one active down in that middle there. And she's just too tall and too lengthy to get those passes through there like that. They're going to have to come up with a different option here, or get some more screens on her, get in her way. As Northeast from this outside. Skelly gets it back out as Macy Post, the senior leader, comes down the lane, gets off. It comes off of her foot, the dribble, and it turns over to the Wildcats, who quickly get it down to Michaela, who puts it up. No good. Prost gets the rebound as Macy runs it up court. There's Hartner, and there's a good outlet there, but we couldn't finish, and we got to make those ones count. All that we can get. Pressure Palmer didn't finish that as she kicks it back out at the top. Here's Keefe, brings it around and hands it off as Brunetsky gives it right back to Eddy as Courtney Eddy sends it to this near corner. Or at the elbow, I should say, as back and forth they go. They're just trying to be patient, getting those open looks. As they'll start moving them girls down inside. Underneath, there it is, and quickly closed up. Pressure Palmer for three, puts it away. As she's definitely leading the Wildcats right now with points for Northwestern. 22-8 with 5:35 left before the half. And another miscue from Northeast, and we threw it away, and it's another turnover, and that's killing us right now are the turnovers. The turnovers and the missed bunny shots underneath, and we definitely need to cash in on those and correct them. Kayla brings it up court quickly, passes it underneath, back out. Eddy from the line for three, no good. This one tipped back. Pressure Palmer hustles to come back after it, and I think she touched it last, so it should be Northeast ball. With 5:12 left before the half. Adri Kaiser for three, puts it away. And they're going to say a two. It's a long two. Boy, that was super close. As Hartner almost came away with it. There we go. Skelly and Hartner finally got the ball under control. They kick it back out. Prost to Macy Post. Drives down the lane. Got away from her. She's trying to get that pass to that far corner there. But, again, too many white jerseys in the middle. I don't think even if she didn't lose control of the ball, I don't think it would have went through because God had about 3 white jerseys sitting in there. Post going to kick it out as Sam Prost now feeds it down in. Skelly back out. Macy Post for three. Just off the iron. No good. Adri Kaiser gets the rebound for a second opportunity. They tried to feed it into Hartner, who was underneath. I see what they're doing. They're doing that little pick and roll there as they drop down in there. Hartner dropped down in there. She was open for a second. Luckily, it went off of a Wildcat's foot there as Mia had an open look there. And feed it down, and Hartner goes up, gets the bucket in the and one as the freshman goes to the charity stripe for a chance for a three-point play here. That foul going against Haley Arieta. That's going to be her first, team second. And the and one goes in. 13-22. And we're going to get a quick Lake Erie Appliance timeout called by Coach Swan. And we'll step away with that, and we'll be back in just a second. A timeout. You are watching the Beach Experience Northeast Sports Screen.
For sales, service, and everything you need to get on the road affordably, trust Harbor Creek Auto Gallery and Northeast Auto Gallery. Both locations have quality pre-owned vehicles in stock, plus full service and detailing options. Need a paint job or repairs? The Auto Galleries now offer a full body shop. Planning a big job or a move? Rent a Penske truck or van on site. Harbor Creek Auto Gallery at 6850 Buffalo Road, HarborCreekAutoGallery.com, and Northeast Auto Gallery, 85 West Main Street, AutoGalleryNortheast.com.
And welcome back here, folks, as we are in our Sunny Shores Tanning and Treasures second quarter here. Our good friends there at the Harbor Creek Northeast Auto Gallery. Make sure you go down there and see Mr. John McGuigan, my co-partner for football, broadcasting from the stream here. Go check him out there. He'll hook you up. All kinds of nice vehicles down there. They do it all. One-stop shop. Tell them you heard the ad on Deej Experience. So timeout taken out of that Lake Erie timeout from Northwestern. It's going to be Wildcat ball here with 4:09 on the clock here as the pressure comes up here from the Pickers. Eddie breaks it here as she pretty much comes down off the fingertips and the glass, and they get it to go. Another nice little lay-in from Bucci. 24-13. Take it out. And the goal up from Skelly. They kick it back out. Post thought about it and goes up strong off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Northwestern. Pressure Palmer, little jumper in and out. No good. And we got a push down underneath here. I didn't see who that's on. Are they going to call that on Hartner? And I don't know if it's going to be her. Yeah, it might be. Yes, it is. And that's going to be her second personal, team's first for this second quarter. Wildcats send it out at the top. Pressure Palmer now. Gives it right back to Eddie, who sends it across to the opposite side as Palmer comes back out from this near elbow. Off the iron, no good. Another rebound by the Wildcats. Hartner fights for it. As she almost came away with the steal. It's inbounds as she does come up with it. Somehow, I don't know how she did it, but she did. Feeds it in to Kaiser and puts it in for two. Pressure Palmer steps back for three. And they're going to say two. As her foot's on the line, 26-15. Macy Post brings it up. Sam sends it in, and again, too many white jerseys in there. Passes are up too high. They need to maybe bounce past those inside there like that. As we continue to turn that ball over, that's making me nervous because we're giving too many opportunities for Northwestern. Uchi comes up, sends it across as they kick it back out. And getting the Euro and the lay-in, Michaela Pressure Palmer with some more points for her stats. 28-15. Hartner now, the freshman, as Palmer working on her. Send it off. This one picked away. Courtney Eddy gets the steal, goes up and lays it in for two. As the Pickers right now just telegraphing it a little bit. And Northwestern jumping the routes. And it's another one. As they go up off the board, no good, but Eddie cleans it up and puts it in for two. As Coach North not happy, as he's going to call another Lake Erie Appliance timeout. 32-15 with a minute 11 left here before the half. Full timeout. We'll step away. We'll be back right after this.
Sunny Shores Spray Sun Spa at 13 Clinton Street in Northeast Pennsylvania is led by board-certified light therapist Kristen Smithers. They offer many therapies, wellness pod, salt cave sauna, red and infrared light panels and booths, spray and UV tanning. Pair with heated gemstone mats, vibroacoustic meditation cushion, and zero-gravity massage chairs. Unwind, relax, and boost your workout, heal, and more. After a sports injury, return to playtime is 19 days, but with light therapy, it's just 9. They offer student athletes and family discounts. Visit them online at spraysunspa.com or give them a call at 716-221-6868.
Welcome back in here, folks, out of that Lake Erie Appliance timeout as we are still in our Sunny Shores Canadian Treasure second quarter here. Timeout taken by the Pickers. There's Coach North. Not happy what he's seeing right now as Jessica Wicker into the game now for Northeast as Macy Post goes all the way, puts it in for 2. 32-17 as Michaela slows it down here and sets it up. As Northwestern doing a good job, and oh boy, they got that pass through as Palmer puts it in for 2. As right now, Northwestern definitely playing like a 9-0 team, and a big shot from Post goes in and out. Northwestern just doing a nice job with ball movement and being quick. They're just constantly moving and getting open, creating screens for one another, and it's been working. This one picked off. Pressure Palmer goes all the way. 2-on-1, steps back with the little jumper, comes up a little short. Kaiser gets it. We got 18 seconds left here as Post comes down strong. She's going to get fouled. And this one's going to go against Courtney Eddy, I think. That might be her first, team's third. Or no, they're going to call that on number 10, Morgan Brzezinski. Pickers to inbound it here. They kick it out. Jalissa Wicker from back deep for the long 2 jump shot. Makes it count. 5 seconds left here. Pressure Palmer trying to get that shot off. She gets it, and it comes up a little short. And that's how this first half is going to end. It's all Wildcats right now, 34-19 as the Pickers going to go in and talk about it. See what they come up with coming out in this second half. They got to change something and limit those turnovers. They're killing us. So we'll step away. We'll get our great sponsors in here. We'll be back for the second half in just a little bit. Stay tuned. You are watching the Deej Experience Northeast Sports Stream, presented in part by the Northeast Athletic Club. Be right back.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Ross Becker Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095 or find us at teamrossbecker.com. We're here to help. Thank you.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Sunny Shores Spray Sun Spa at 13 Clinton Street in Northeast Pennsylvania is led by board-certified light therapist Kristen Smithers. They offer many therapies, wellness pod, salt cave sauna, red and infrared light panels and booths, spray and UV tanning. Pair with heated gemstone mats, vibroacoustic meditation cushion, and zero-gravity massage chairs. Unwind, relax, and boost your workout, heal, and more. After a sports injury, return to playtime is 19 days, but with light therapy, it's just 9. They offer student athletes and family discounts. Visit them online at spraysunspa.com or give them a call at 716-221-6868. Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725-3600. The Bemis Agency Incorporated, a proud supporter of Picker Athletics.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
For sales, service, and everything you need to get on the road affordably, trust Harbor Creek Auto Gallery and Northeast Auto Gallery. Both locations have quality pre-owned vehicles in stock, plus full service and detailing options. Need a paint job or repairs? The Auto Galleries now offer a full body shop. Planning a big job or a move? Rent a Penske truck or van on site. Harbor Creek Auto Gallery at 6850 Buffalo Road, HarborCreekAutoGallery.com, and Northeast Auto Gallery, 85 West Main Street, AutoGalleryNortheast.com.
We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to ask you about all the residents of your household, including Granny, who doesn't drive your car. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to send you that ID card that you asked for while we were shopping at the grocery store. We're insurance agents. Of course, we drive around the neighborhoods looking at everybody's roofs and commenting on the trees that are going to fall in your neighbor's house. We're insurance agents. Of course, we ask you about your dog and what type of breed they are, and we listen to stories about how they only bit the mailman that one time. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to walk around your house and take pictures all sides, and then we're going to talk to you about installing a railing on your steps. We're insurance agents. Of course, we put road service on your policy, but we don't put it on our own. We're insurance agents. Of course we got boots on our back seat. We've got files galore. We've got paperwork. We've got a measuring tape, and we got briefcases. We're Team Rosbeck, and we're here to protect your family and your assets that you've accumulated all your life. That's why we're here to work hard for you. P.S. Personal Service.
Conveniently located in downtown Northeast at 11 East Main Street, the Flower Cart is your one-stop floral shop. They make their customers their first priority and ensures every arrangement is the best that it can be. The Flower Cart delivers flowers and gift baskets that fit any budget, and they offer same-day delivery at no extra cost. They have a wide variety of selections and great gift ideas for every special occasion, including the original Popcorn House popcorn and Polacco's chocolate. Make an ordinary day groovy for someone today by ordering online at www.flowercartnepa.com or give them a call at 814-725-9275, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. Come get fresh with the Flower Cart. Order today. K&E Surveyors, located in Corey, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
Ring in the new year with Erie Otters hockey on December 31st. This New Year's Rockin' Eve Tuesday will feature a 2025 Otters team calendar giveaway for the first 1,500 fans, presented by Printing Concepts. And after the game, join our players for a post-game skate on the ice. The puck drops before the ball does. Get your tickets before the year ends at ottershockey.com.
And welcome back in here, folks. Bill Henry here with you this evening as the Grape Pickers on the road coming out to Northwestern High School to take on the Wildcats of Northwestern here, as the Wildcats right now in the lead at this end of this first half, 34-19 over the Grape Pickers. And it's going to be interesting to see how our girls respond to this coming out of the half here, see if they can change some things up here. And girls leaving a lot of points on the floor, and also a lot of turnovers tonight from us. So definitely can't give Northwestern any more fuel than they already have, as again, they were coming in here tonight at 9-0, and they are looking to make it 10-0 tonight. And we'll see if our girls can get back on track, try to claw into this thing. And they got some work cut out for them here, as they're going to have to punch in overtime to claw their way back into here. So as we're winding things down, I believe it is going to be Northwestern ball coming out, if I'm not mistaken, as we get ready to get things in play here for our Flower Cart third quarter of play. And it is. So as we flip-flop sides here, Northwestern ball is going to be coming out here for the second half. Again, Flower Cart third quarter. As Lena Keith, the inbound it here for the Wildcats, as she gives it to Courtney Eddy. Brings across court here as Kaiser plays it on her, and almost a miscue from Northwestern there, but they get it back. Pressure Palmer puts up the little floater, no good. Last touch by a Wildcat, and that's going to be Northeast ball. Macy Post, the senior for Northeast, brings it up, jogs it up, and almost got it knocked away from her. Hartner, the freshman, our spotlight player, kicking it back, looking down inside as Kaiser's there. This one knocked away by Wheeler. Tabitha Wheeler there getting her hand in there and knocking it out of bounds. So it's going to be Pickers ball underneath. As this one blocked back away, as Michaela just a little too tall there to let that come inbound, and she said, get that out of here. A little bit of a mismatch there between her and Post, as Michaela definitely towering over her a little bit there. Eddie swings it around that far side as they have the open look underneath. They kick it out. Michaela comes in off the glass and puts it in for two. And just like Coach Swan drew it up, It's all working here on all cylinders for the Wildcats right now. 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Skelly sets it back, looking for that open look down underneath. And the girls just got to start getting a little snappier with it here. They get those open looks, but it's just didn't see what the call was on this, but it's going against Northeast. It's like an offensive foul, maybe a moving screen or something. That one was going against Kaiser, Adri Kaiser. Skelly working on her. Courtney Eder sends it right back as Michaela looking down underneath. Kicks it back out at the top for the long three off the back iron. No good. Oh, and she had it, but it rolled off the fingertips, off her foot, out of bounds. It's going to be Northeast ball. 36-19 as the Pickers bring it up court here. Hartner now looking down underneath. Macy Post there, but Courtney Eddy racing to the call and knocking it out of bounds. They send it way up. Skelly's there. Kicking inside. Prosp. Nobody giving her house. Palmer on her as they get the ball back. Post for three. Puts it in, and a nice shot. Macy Post with the three-banger. Presser Palmer now comes in and sends it back up. Courtney Eddy right back to Palmer. As they continue to move the ball, Hartner gets it, picks her pocket, takes her candy, and she's going to go up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Northwestern. Palmer sends it off, far side. Now looking down inside. They get it out at the top again. As Brzezinski gets it back to Eddy, who sends it in. Palmer's there, gets the foul. She'll head to the charity stripe to shoot two, and this one I think is going against our spotlight player to keep an eye on, Ashley Hartner. And that might be her third personal. And it is, team's second here. As Palmer to shoot two. First shot up and in. I believe she's shooting about 80% from the foul line coming into tonight. So it's definitely one you don't want at the charity stripe shooting when it comes down to it. But yeah, Fowler, she's going to go as she's getting ready for the second shot here. 37-22. Second shot getting ready to be on its way. As Michaela puts it up and sinks it. Alyssa Wicker in the game now here for the Pickers as Macy sends it around. Adri Kaiser looking down inside, and that's going to be a double dribble. And that was the right call, so another Picker turnover. As the student body from the Wildcat den here letting her know you can't do that as Palmer brings it up court here. As they continue to move it, everybody in white here moving around. This one just a little off the mark, a little pre-shot there, I think. And this one tipped away. And we're going to have a off of a Picker. .435 on the clock. Palmer brings it around up off the glass and comes back out as she'll step back to the foul line to continue the charity shots. And I think this one's going against Wicker. And that's going to be her first, team's third. First shot rattles in. 39-22, 4:27 on the clock. 3 team fouls now on Northeast, none for the Wildcats. So 2 more, and the Wildcats will be shooting from the foul line for every foul. Second shot goes up and out, no good. Rebounded again, second opportunity, and she puts it in for 3 as Michaela Presser-Palmer putting a show on tonight. As she continues to stack the points up for her team. 42-22. The Pickers send it back out. Prosp is there, sends it as Macy now at the top. Tries to reset here. She's going to get the screen. That's Courtney Eddy, and they're going to call a foul on Kaiser. And that's just a little too much moving and bumping into her, and she got called for it. So the moving screen gets called here. I think, I don't see a number up there yet, but I'm pretty sure that was on Adri Kaiser. This one turned over. Skelly comes down, pushing it up court here. Comes down, feeds it up. Wicker puts it up and lays it in. And finally, some good ball movement. Wicker to finish it off with the bucket. And that's what we need more of. Just some good ball movement, some good passing. 3:30 on the clock, 42-24. Homer sets it up, open look there, nobody home on her as she doesn't cash it in, but how about the second, third chances here for Northwestern off the rebounds, and they just get after it. Nobody boxing out from our Pickers there, and we're going to have to work on that a little bit. And another good open look with the screen, the turnaround jumper, and she puts it in for 2, none other than Presser-Palmer. Post brings it up. Presser-Palmer now from this corner. That's off the mark. But another, that's Macy Post finally got after it. Yes, she did, as she's going to go up. And boy, somebody wants fouls, but they get it taken away from her. Presser-Palmer now goes up back to this corner for the corner shot. Off the iron, no good. Adri Kaiser gets the rebound. And this one tipped away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Substitutions checking in here. 44-26. Post the inbound, they get it out. Wide open, they feed it back in and back out over the head of Prost. And Thompson's just got to take that shot. When you're right there under the bucket, you got to take it. Just go right up with it. More than likely, you would have got fouled and went to the line to shoot 2. They send it in. Presser-Palmer goes up and rattles it in. As she leads the way for Northwestern again this evening. 46-26. Skelly on that far side. Feeds it down in. Dobson's there, and it's ripped away by Michaela. And she brings it back up court here for the Wildcats. There's Hayeda back to Michaela, who sends it back to Courtney Eddy, who's at the top. Prost working on her. Back and forth they go. Just being patient, waiting for that open look. Trying to get our girls twisted up down in the mix down there, and that's a big three-point shot from Northwestern, 49-26, under a minute to go here. Feed it in, Dobson feeds it down underneath. Skelly kicks it back out. Wicker from the top, no good. Post gets the rebound, puts it back up for three, just off the mark, and it goes out of bounds with 28.2 seconds left in this Flower Cart third quarter. Substitution checks in. It's Miller coming in for Post. .20 seconds left here. Is Michaela going to look for this final shot here at the buzzer? She sets up. Wicker playing against her, giving her a little bit of space as she comes in. Michaela slips and goes down, and now it's a battle on the floor, and they get it back. 5 seconds left. The pressure again coming. Eddie looking down underneath. And the shot goes up and no good, and that's how the Flower Cart third quarter is going to end. Wildcats leading the way 49-26 over our Pickers. We're going to step away. We'll be back for the last and final quarter right after this. Stay tuned.
Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC.
And welcome back in here, folks, as we're coming into our Erie Community College fourth quarter here, 49-26. Wildcats leading over the Lady Grape Pickers as we get ready to get into our final quarter right now with 8 minutes on the clock and counting. There's Northeast. Got some work ahead of them here to get back into it. And a nice three-point shot taken there. Comes up a little light. Good follow-up from Skelly. And another chance, and they finally get it to drop. Gets him to 28 here as Courtney Eddy brings it up for Northwestern. Three-point shot taken, and they send it home. Big three-point shot by number 32, Elena Keith. 31. Post now drives up to the lane. He's got to kick it back out. Skelly far side, and this one just out of the reach of Hartner. Goes out of bounds, and another Picker turnover. 31 points on the night right now for Michaela Presser-Palmer, leading the way for those Wildcats as she gets the ball and slowly goes to work here. Cross half court, gets it back to Eddy. This one tipped away, but Palmer's going to get it back again and sets up shop. They feed it as Palmer, boy, she was almost wide open again. She kicks it across. Back out to Eddy, who regroups. And it gets the drop down as they kick it back out. This one off of the leg of a Picker. It's going to remain Wildcat ball underneath. Palmer's going to take the open look just off the iron and comes up in the hands of Ashley Hartner, who pushes it up court, brings it back now and gives it right back to post. Sends it in, and Skelly trying to reel it in. Substitution, Jalissa Wicker checking in for Skelly. As the ball movement continues here for the Wildcats, and Eddy gets this one tipped away, but they regain control again. As Bernowski gets it out, pressure Palmer working against Jalissa Wicker as she goes up off the glass and puts it in for two. Another miscue and another Northeast turnover, and boy, girls just not having a good evening this evening. Turnovers have killed us, as it's 54-28 with 5:15 left on the clock. This one ripped away. Good job by Kaiser, and she's going to get fouled by Eddy. So it should be pick or ball here. So Courtney Eddy picks up her first foul. That's the team's first of this fourth quarter. No fouls yet for Northeast. As Macy Post gets the ball brought in and steps back for that three. Just off the rail, no good. Wicker goes up strong, gets her own rebound. And Hartner now looking, as that's a good matchup there with Wicker and Palmer. And this one out of bounds. .445, 54-28. Courtney Eddy drops down as Palmer's going to jab step, takes it down the lane and goes up strong off the glass, no good. Wicker with the big rebound. Lost control of the handles and it goes out of bounds. As it'll be Northwestern ball. They kick it in. Courtney Eddy now is going to bring it back out at the top. And sets up the plan. They get it over. Pressure Palmer now looking down as the girls move around. Try doing that little screen down underneath there to get open. Now good defense from the Northeast. And they get it back out in that corner. And they put it up, no good. Rebounded by Kaiser. Sends it to Post, who jogs it up here. And she lost the handles right into the hands of Eddy, who brings it up court as now it starts to get a little tight. 3:40 left in the game. As Northwestern with a good lead here and just basically got to waste time. As they get that open look, boy, they had Keith down below open, and we got a little foul here, and this one's going to go against Macy Post. Substitutions checking in. Looks like it's going to be Dobson and Miller coming in for Post and Prosp. .322, the ball's there. Hartner comes up with it. She brings it up for Northeast, feeds it down. Back at the top, it's Miller looking for that screen from Dobson. She kicks it out. Hartner looking down inside. There's Wicker. She's going to drive up inside of there. Goes up, and they're going to say no, a travel first. Just under 3 minutes of the game left here as Palmer brings it across half court. She's at 33 points on the night right now. And definitely the high scorer for Northwestern. Good defense here as Palmer gets it back. She's going to kick it out. Right back at the top it goes. And this one off the feet. Kaiser gets it. Here's Hartner now, looking down court here as she's going to go up off the glass a little too high and doesn't finish. And we're going to get a timeout called by Northwestern. That's going to be a Lake Erie Appliance timeout. We'll step away. We'll come right back. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. 54-28, Wildcats ahead. Stay tuned.
Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725-3600. The Bemis Agency Incorporated, a proud supporter of Picker Athletics.
And welcome back here, folks, out of that Lake Erie Appliance timeout. We are in our Erie Community College fourth quarter here. 2:13 left on the clock and the remainder of the game. 54-28 your score with Northwestern ahead. As a miscue here from the Wildcat, that was Harrieta as it goes out of bounds. It's going to turn things over to the Pickers as Coach Swan now going through the bench here of the Wildcats. As Michaela Presser-Palmer might be all done for the night, and she's going to end out with 33 points on the evening. As the Pickers in here moving the ball around now as Miller's in there. They feed it down trying to get it to Dobson, and she does get it. There's Hartner now. She's got to bring it back out. Swings around, goes up. She's going to draw the foul, and she'll head to the foul line to shoot two with 1:40 on the clock. I think that foul was going against number 22, Keely Eddy. First shot comes up just a little light. Substitution checking in. Looking like Kate Nishnick coming in, the sophomore for the Pickers. Second shot up. And just off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Williams. Who gives it to Haley Harrieta, who brings it up, and they move it around here. Trying to finish the evening off. Williams now sends it over. It's Mitchell. They bring it back up, looking for that down inside stuff again. And Hartner comes up with it, and she's going to go all by herself up off the glass and can't finish. Ariana comes out. Under a minute now of play as Northwestern just looking to keep the clock rolling. As Williams now gets it out, it's Mitchell. Bringing it back out, and it's just basically keep away. 35 seconds left. Here's the put up, no good as it's air ball as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Northeast ball with 24 seconds left. this one, they get it back out. 10 seconds left here. Here comes Mitchell all the way, coast to coast, turns around, kicks it out. Here's an open look for the three. Off the front iron, and there you have it. That's the game, folks, as Northwestern comes away with the big win tonight and takes their score up to 10-0 now. And having a good season right now, and it shows. A big part of that is Michaela Presser-Palmer, the junior, ending the night tonight, 33 points. What a game she's had, and really definitely something to contend with here. And we're going to get right to it. We're going to come up with post-game show sponsored by the Lynch Home Medical Supply. Survey. It's going to bring us to our player of the game, and I'm going to have to pick from Northwestern. Player of the game is going to have to be number 12, the junior, Michaela Presser-Palmer. 33 points tonight, tons of rebounds. I didn't get a count on the rebounds, and some assists as well. But she's just having a fantastic season right now for the young lady, and she knocks down those free throws. So she's going to get the player of the game tonight. Sponsored again by the Bemis Agency Incorporated. Sportsmanship Award for this evening. Hey, I got to give it to our freshman. She was our player of the game to keep an eye on tonight, and that is Ashley Hartman there. Did a good job here playing against a good Northwestern team and actually going up against Michaela. So she's going to get my sportsmanship award. So the girls will go back to work and try again at the next one. Another game tomorrow night here, folks, so make sure you keep us locked in. It's a boys' game as we head on into the city of Erie to take on the Erie Royals. And we'll see how that's going to go. That should be an interesting game as well. Not an easy schedule, but should be interesting. So boys' game tomorrow, JV starting at 6 p.m., followed by our varsity. So with that, we're going to close out tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in on behalf of the Deeds Experience Northeast Sports Stream, the Northeast School District, and myself, Mr. Bill Henry, saying good night, God bless, stay safe, and as always, go Pickers.